I am so glad, Marcus, they didn't give up on Suggs. I'm sitting there going, I know this kid is going to be a good pro. I know he's going to be a good pro. Like they
Man,
don't
he
give
like
up on this
11.
kid.
Who be giving up on people like 6 months into their
That's what I'm
career? Like,
saying.
what are we
Microwave
doing
society,
anyway?
right?
Yeah.
Right? Right?
You
I was
you
so
have to
glad,
give these
Jamal.
guys, you have to give each guy an opportunity to step into their journey because it's their story, it's their journey. You got to let them be and meet them where they are in that moment. And I think that's the part. If we say we're about growth and development and helping these guys get better, that's our job as coaches is to teach. And so you have to meet them where they are and help them grow into what you could think they want to become, as well
Yeah.
as where you see them going.
Right. So who is your development team superstar? Your staff superstar? Who's the
Ooh,
guy that
it's tough. I'm telling you, our staff is unbelievable. And so we got from top down, it just goes like from our assistant coaches, Jesse Mermis, Brett Brillmeyer, Dale Osborne, Randy Gregory, Lionel Chalmers, Tay Carter. We have a development team of guys that just gets it done. Like these guys are video room and court, and they're working their tails off. And because of the background of player development and what I've saw, you know how to help these guys get better to help the players get better. So it's about growing everybody. It's not just the players in general.
It's got
right?
to be it's got to be Randy Gregory because he's also playing defensive end for the 49ers. So I mean,
Oh,
managing two jobs like that, boy,
Man,
that
he's
boy
pretty he's
good.
nice like that. I'm
very nice. No, the Randy
yeah.
Gregory for us is pretty awesome. Does a great job with our guys.
Coach, who's the player who obviously they're all talented, but who's the player you felt like, man, over this last year, 2, 3 years, whatever, like I've really seen this person come a long way, this like professionalism come a long way, this player come a long way. Like who's the one who had you rolling your eyes at first, and now you're like, yeah, this is my dog.
You just mentioned them.
Right.
No, because
I
you
would have
guys.
guessed Cole, but yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, I mean, it's Cole is no Cole is great, and they're all great. That's the thing that it's hard to pinpoint one because it's like you have a piece of from each guy that's doing something. You're like, wow, you get that, right? Like Jalen took time. The game started to slow down with him. He started to register things, realized how good he could be defensively, and embraced it. Cole understanding how good he can be offensively and a playmaker, and then guarding the way he's guarded and accepting where he is, coming off the bench. Growth. Like that's what this team has done. They've all accepted their responsibility to the team with being able to thrive in who they are.
I want to get back to Suggs for a second because I'm just obsessed with this because because I just remember before the draft and just talking to people who were on USA Basketball, and just they said this is like one of the great leaders we've ever seen. Of all the kids that have come through this program, he's like the best leader we've ever had. And so knowing his background, his football background, and all of that, taking Gonzaga to the final, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm
Yeah.
like,
No, yeah.
but then you had to tell him, oh, by the way, we're gonna move you off the ball now. And
Yeah.
I just wonder, like, how did you see that would be better for him, but still allow him to do the things that he's good at?
You just mentioned his leadership, but it's also his ability to understand what winning is. And he's won everywhere he's been. Football,
Yeah.
basketball, college, AAU, he's won. And I think what they're putting together is guys that understand what winning is. And winning is doing things that may not be comfortable for you in that moment, but it's the right thing for the team. And that's what each one of these guys has done. They register, listen, I know how good I can be. I could probably give you 25, 30 a night, but I also know in that same breath, that might not lead to what we are trying to do. And I think that's the great part of the characters that we have here.